explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Reeves outside. Shot's good by Duren.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
From deep three-point territory, Wilson grabs the board.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Here's Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
Makes it off the glass.
Assist from
Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Here's Irving. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. And Boston leads by 1. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Substitution on
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Screen by James. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Boston leads by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Boston now. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Bowen. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Off target from three-point range. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Well, at this level, you can't afford to telegraph your passing.
James.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
It's his first trip to the line, so he can't get either to fall. Harden with it. Now Smith defending. Outside Curry. Puts up a deep 3. And here's Boston. They lead by 1. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
And here's Harden. Still scoreless. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Boston ball.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Cunningham.
2 points.
That one goes. Count it. Now it's a 6-point Boston lead.
Well, I like Cunningham in the paint the most. His outside shot is still developing, so his focus should be on scoring inside.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Here's Cunningham, and he uses the glass on the layup. Cunningham's got the lead back up to 6 now for Boston.
Well, the defense has to offer more resistance, or he's just going to keep scoring down there. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Cunningham looking it over, and it's Boston with another.
Oh, nice vision by Cunningham. Pretty much a 6'6" point guard. Cade is a really good passer.
Down low. The kick out to Aldridge. Edwards inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. teams deciding to change it up. 1:35 left to play here in the third. Here's Irving. Plays it up and banks it in. Irving's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Johnson with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Count it. Good. Thompson's got 5.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And that touch Harden has, making the floater look so effortless coming off his fingertips. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Mourning. Back to Aldridge. Over Thompson.
LaMarcus
And
Aldridge.
Dallas again with the bucket.
Oh, dominant move by Aldridge on the glass. Just manhandling the defender and then finishes strong.
Niggas up by 4.
Joe Johnston on the wing. Back to Irving. And stolen by Mourning. Here's Harden. And we've watched 3 so far in this
It's like
one.
this nigga, every time I need these
Boston
niggas
on
just to
top,
make one
up
shot
4.
so I can come back and win
And
the
fourth
game,
quarter
but this nigga
basketball will be
failed.
coming your way on 2K.
Something I need these niggas to make one shot just to win the game and
And
come
with
back
3
to
quarters behind us,
Yeah,
we start
man,
the
I'm
fourth
fucking
quarter.
tired,
What
yeah.
is still anybody's ball game.
Really need a bitch ass time out.
Dallas trails by 4. Harden with a head of steam.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Williamson the screen. And there's the drive. And Mourning sends it back.
And he sent a message with that swat. Do not come in my house.
Duran. Stolen by Durant. Pass to Iverson. Back to Durant. Over Smith. KD's shot is off.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Williamson left side. James Harden with the rebound. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Dallas. And there's the drive. Can't connect from short range.
Yeah, I'm finna have to pull somebody else and get to the bullshit.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now.
Not paid.
Here's Vandersloot.
What type of fucking name is that?
Inside.
Not
Here's
them,
Mourning.
dude.
And Mourning throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
I'm finna slide Anthony
And
Edwards in
timeout
for
is
the goal.
called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
I got a 3-point shoot.
Both teams will make substitutions. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. They set the screen to the inside. Shots good by Wilson.
Great look. And the important part, she finished down low.
Durant drives in.
Kevin Durant.
And finished off by
He's
Katie.
like, who the fuck got the ball, though,
He just
man?
moves so fluidly
I wish you
for a
would
guy
shoot the bullshit.
his size. Durant is an absolute terror
I
to
should have
defend on the
switched
drive.
it a long time ago.
Cunningham for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. There's Anthony Edwards.
Oh, I gotta put the bag on.
The kick out to Aldridge. Back to Edwards to take the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Assisted by
10 points for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, I'm guarding you fuck
And the more
niggas. Just what you want.
experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Thompson for three. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Thompson.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest. And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Cunningham outside. Money!
Big time basket at a big time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Timeout, Dallas.
Yeah, I'm finna cry.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. It drops.
Trevor Ariza.
And that shot brings them to within just one.
And when I look at the
you
box
gotta put-
score, a higher percentage of assisted buckets is a great sign. Tells you the team is playing well offensively.
Let's do what?
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Chamberlain. Yes!
And they do have a foul to give.
Timeout, Dallas. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Checking in for Dallas.
From past the arc. No good from three-point territory.
Dallas foul.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Team foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal
This
foul.
was a good game. He
Second
won it
team
bitch
foul.
because these niggas can shoot
And
wide
that
open
hurts as he
layups
doesn't get the
without
first one to
getting
fall.
fucking
Trying to
oil.
focus now on the second. And
What was that all about?
Fucking
It's going to cost
violation.
them a tee.
Will shoot the
Now you
technical
get another
free throw.
motherfucking
That's
shot
good from
and
Cunningham.
this bitch might even get the ball back.
Clutch
That's what
free
the fuck I'm
throws
saying. This,
there.
this
That
shit
should
be
ensure
gay.
they're going
This shit
home
be gay.
with the W.
And it bitch up
And they
by
stop
4.
the clock
They bring it
as
to
soon
a
as they can
2
with the
possession
intentional
zone.
foul.
Third
I
team
can't shoot
foul.
no motherfucking 30
First free
shots.
throw is
He
good,
gets the
and
first
that
one.
puts them up
He
by
up
5.
by motherfucking 5. Up by
And so he
6.
drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Hey, he made
I hit a
every
three.
one to put
No
a little
foul.
extra security around this lead.
Dallas foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's me being that when I get off this bullshit.
Fourth team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. It's stolen by Cunningham.
Kyrie Irving.
And they go to the intentional
Third
foul.
personal foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Cade.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
They seem to be a bit checked out there mentally. That'll be a tech.
To shoot the technical. Cade.
And that one misses. Puts up a deep 3. The shot missing. So we see Boston get the win here. A confident win.
Wow, 1 second for beating that nigga. I recorded that game. I don't give a fuck. Oh, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I was 1 second from beating that nigga, boy.